cafe.
Mike's Daily Podcast.
Are you sick yet? Yeah. No, you're not, are you? I hope not. It's one of those days where
Mike's Daily Podcast.
I have to talk people down from their hysteria. Hi, my name is Mike. This show is called Mike's Daily Podcast, and I hope it's a show that will last. But today, hopefully, will not be my last, because there are people that are crying and saying, oh no, disease, famine, war, petulance. So,
Mike's Daily Podcast.
It's time for me to do this podcast, and yes, I should have done one like yesterday and the day before that, but you know what happened?
Mike's
I got tired.
Daily
And then I got down.
Podcast.
Because of people.
Yeah!
I had to sit last night and watch several episodes of Jiminy Glick Primetime. What's that, you might ask? Well, you can watch it on YouTube. It used to be a Comedy Central show back in the 90s, early O's. And it featured Martin Short in a fat suit doing this crazy character. I can't even try to do it. It looks like he's hurting himself the way he does this character, because he just goes all out and he falls over. It's very physical. He does pratfalls. When he welcomes his female guests on, this doesn't work in today's world. When he welcomes them on, he hugs them and does this pretend like he's making out with them, and they fall backwards onto his couch. He does this with Ellen DeGeneres, Megan Mullally. Megan Mullally turned it around. Actually, Ellen was hilarious too with it. So check it out. It's on YouTube, and it cheered me up in a world that is starting to really irk me. Welcome to FM episode 1988, 1988, Mike's Daily Podcast, located somewhere in Podcaster Valley. Here we are at Cafe Anyway, the last place on earth. And yes, 1988 was a phenomenal year. It was the year of, I guess we were really in the hair metal set.
And here's today's podcast picture.
Hair band pop. We had Def Leppard with, fittingly enough, Hysteria. The album Hysteria, Love Bites, Animal, Pour Some Sugar on Me, Armageddon It, Rocket, produced by Mutt Lange, Shania Twain's husband, or later on was her husband, now divorced. And yes, there was Poison was huge at the time. Guns N' Roses was just, well, not quite yet, but I remember REM had a pretty good album around this time. Basil loved REM, didn't you? Oh, nothing like it, he says. I will listen to that all day, he says. I got my spine, I got my Orange Crush. Yeah. I am Superman. I can do anything. Don't fall on me. Okay, 1988 also was the year of, what was the other phenomenon? Janet Jackson. Was that Rhythm Nation in 88? Madonna. It's always the default in the 80s was Madonna. She was all over the place. Okay. So there we go. We've got we've summed up for you all the important 1988 stuff. We're almost out of the 80s. And that also means we're getting closer and closer to FM episode number 2000. I do not know what I'm going to do for my 2000th episode. And you know why? I don't know. Because you haven't told me what I should do. You should give me a call. 336-MM Daily. That's 3 plus 3 equals 6. MM as in Mike Matthews. Daily as in what this podcast will try to be for the next couple of days. I'm kind of tired. I got tired voice today. But if you let me, you can also text me, by the way, at that number. If you don't feel like actually calling it. Although calling it is a hoot. But if you'd like to just text me, you can do that as well. I do have faith in humanity. I have faith in the Bay Area. I was expecting to see on BART everybody with face masks on. The little thing that cover your face thing. Looks like you're going to murder somebody with a hockey stick. But you know what? I didn't see that. And somebody said to me, that doesn't even really work. It's only good to wear those if you're sick. But if you're not sick and you're like trying to prevent yourself from getting germs, it's not going to work. Wear gloves. Because that's where you get all your diseases, is from your hands. Just chop off your hands. No, don't do that. But yeah. Oh, so then at work, we've got some people, let's just say, I love them to death, but let's just say they are, what's the word? Hypochondriacs. And every little mention of the word germs, and I'm very sensitive about this issue because my grandma's sister was a hypochondriac and a germphobe. And isn't it ironic that, like, you don't know, you spend your whole life scared of germs, and in the end, an anvil falls on, a piano falls on top of you. That's why I find it all senseless. But so they bought all this on the company dime. They bought all these Clorox wipes and all those wipes, those clean wipes, and all these Purell and those antibacterial hand wipe, the gel that comes out of the little dispenser. It's ridiculous. It's all over the office. And I'm like, thank you. Am I going to use it? Yeah. But it seems like last week we didn't care. And now, because there's a couple cases now. Oregon. Hey! Somebody just walked into Cafe Anyway, and I know her. She just got back from a busy day. I'm talking about the coronavirus. How could... Usually Basil would start making an incredible amount of noise right now, but he's very quiet. Do you know why it is? Because usually you make a bunch of noise, and it's the noise that sets him off. Now he's like, I don't know what to do. I'm just staring at her. Is that really lovely lady friend or what? Is he going to do it? Okay, we're going to put a microphone on Basil. I'm just yawning. Okay. We may or may not hear something from the Basil mic. As we go outside a Cafe Anyway, we bring you Mike's Daily Podcast somewhere in Podcastro Valley today. I was just talking about the coronavirus and how people are getting a little bit on the hysterical side.
Yes.
Because they read the news, they watch the news, and now internet and everybody. Oh, there's another case. Oh, so wash your hands. Eat healthy. Get your sleep. But wash your hands. Yeah. Any other tips? You're not a medical professional, are you?
I'm not.
Okay. All right, well, never mind then. I'm taking the microphone away from you. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, I've read that people shouldn't waste their money on those masks.
Ha ha! This is the exact same thing they said when all the smoke was in the air. Remember when we had all the fires?
Mm-hmm. I do remember that. Yeah, because apparently those masks that you see people wearing on the news, and you see these pictures of like those white surgical masks. Apparently those aren't really effective in blocking out whatever pathogens are responsible for carrying the disease. So don't waste your money, folks.
Yeah.
Like the ones that actually are useful, A, are super expensive, and B, are just cumbersome and difficult to wear.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to look like you're some villain from Batman.
That's yes.
And we don't trust you.
Did you see the facial hair chart I sent you?
Okay.
That's actually from the CDC. Yes. That's no joke. That's from the CDC. It's a chart of... and it looks like it's men. So
wait,
facial hair for men.
I have seen women with beards.
I know.
Not you, but I love your little mustache.
Oh, you like my mustache? I have to look at the chart to see which one.
Okay, CDC warns men about facial hair dangers as coronavirus spreads. This is from the New York Post, so you know it's true. I say that as a little jab to my lovely lady friend, for she hails from New York-ish area.
But it is from the CDC, this chart.
Men may need to hack off their mutton chops. Oh, I had mutton chops. Have you seen the pictures of me with mutton chops?
No.
Oh. I had mutton chops when I got married. You gotta see it. You gotta see it. Hey, here's a fun thing to do when you get divorced and you meet someone special who's also been divorced. Show your wedding pictures to each other. That's fun. Really? You had that catered? You brought that person? Or, you'll see my mutton chops and laugh.
I would love to.
It says that a graphic released by the agency shows the fashionable facial hair wearer, which styles will conflict with potentially life-saving respirators as the U.S. braces for handlebars. Walruses and Zorro mustaches are fine, but the CDC says folks may need to lose their Fu Manchus, Dallies, and Englishes because they could prevent respirators from making a seal on the wearer's face.
Yeah, Steve Colbert had he had a funny bit in his monologue where he talks about this chart, and he says that basically all of the hipsters in Brooklyn are dead because of their beards.
They're dead.
They're dead.
Everybody I ever see at a beer brewery, microbrewery. Oh, Kevin will have to shave his beard.
Oh,
we want him to live. Our beer master friend, but not
Kevin's beard isn't that beardy.
Oh God, no!
I like Kevin's beard.
When I last went with him, and we went over to Harry's Hofbräu, which is the bizarrest place I've ever been to. It's kind of German, kind of weird, like some place your parents dragged you to when you were a kid. And you're like, no. But then they got all this great beer. And they got a nice little place. This is a plug for Harry's Hofbräu all of a sudden. I expect a free meal. I expect to be comped next time.
You're an influencer.
I'm an influencer. Hey, guys. Hey, here's another great restaurant to check out. But yeah, his beard is full as a lumberjack's. His mighty lumberjack beard. It's fantastic. I want to put my hands all in there and go, ooh, ah.
Are you having beard envy?
I am. I did have a goatee. In fact, if you look at the early pictures of Mike's Daily Podcast from like episode 1, I've got a goatee. I don't know what the podcast picture is today, love. Did you have anything?
You with mutton chops.
No.
Mutton chop. That could be the name of this podcast.
All right. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, wait. I don't have to say ding, ding, ding. I can do ding, ding, ding. Watch. I can ding, ding, ding.
I love that.
You want to have it?
I want it.
It's yours.
Thank you.
Oh, hey, you know what? Should I show a picture of the...
What is that?
That's the...
Oh, that's Stuart Mineral Springs.
Stuart Mineral Springs. Do we get a free plug? Gee, I'm looking at this picture. I wonder where... Never mind. I will talk about that.
Oh, no. I know what you're talking about.
Anyway, it does not look like the cleanliest place sometimes, I'm saying, in this picture.
I don't think it's from there, though.
Okay. Whatever could we be talking about? Just be careful. I'm wondering if coronavirus dies by the time we get to summer, because it's going to be... hotter, the virus won't be able to... I don't know how viruses spread and all that. I know I learned once and I forgot. But still, they're all gonna be dead by the time the heat gets up, and they won't be able to survive, and their little alien bodies will deteriorate and die, and there's no way. So we just gotta hold out till summer, everybody, and then you can turn around and laugh at everybody that was such a nutcase about, oh my God, germs. Oh. Why did I just hear the music? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, do you want to be in the podcast picture today?
That was Fairy Falls.
What? Want a Fairy Falls picture?
Sure.
Do you want to be in the podcast picture? Here's a cute one. That was a cute one of you. They're all cute of you.
Aw, thank you, love.
How about this one where you're like, oh no, why are you taking a picture of me, Mike?
You would choose the one that's not flattering of me. It's like a DMV picture. I swear. I have this theory that they have somewhere they have a chart of the most unflattering pictures, and they laugh at it.
I love this picture of you here. Do you see this one where you're trying to hold up that rock over at Fairy Falls?
Oh, yeah.
That could be one, too.
Okay.
I might do that one, because that's just... Do you want to be the star?
No. No, why don't we let the waterfall be the star?
You want to just do the waterfall? Well, I did that last podcast picture. I had just the waterfall, but I'll find something very picturesque from the lake. I'm not Lake Shasta. This is actually above Lake Shasta in the Mount Shasta area.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the foothills.
It's so nice. I'm just looking through our pictures right now. We had such a great time. And it was your birthday. That's right. Oh.
Yes.
It was such a fun time during your birthday. That's fun. We've had some fun birthdays together.
We have, love.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
There's some people outside a cafe anyway. I feel like I dropped it. Was there something else we were... yeah, this is the last podcast picture. See, I had the falls in the last podcast picture.
Oh, okay.
Which you can see at MikesDailyPodcast.com. Tell all your friends. I just paid for the renewal of the domain name. So, thank you. Yay! No, I was thinking, ding, ding, ding. I was thinking about all this stuff I'm saying about coronavirus, and then you see a picture of me with the years that I lived at dun, like the irony would be I'd die. But
oh, God, no.
That's not even funny.
No.
Let's find some...
Promise me you're going to live forever, love.
I am, and I'm going to learn how to fly. Hi. I'm going to... that's a song called Fame by Irene Cara. Look who's here. That did not come out in 1988, though. That was, I think, in 80, 81. 82 was Flashdance, that song she did. What a Feeling.
Did the song Fame come out before the show, or was the song made for the show?
The song was made for the movie.
Fame?
Yeah, there was a movie first, and then it turned into a show.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Did you like Coco?
I loved Coco.
Remember Coco? She was a dancer. You're a dancer.
Oh, Coco the character, not Coco the movie.
Oh, Coco the movie was good too. Yeah. But the dancer,
yes.
Coco in Fame, the TV show.
I vaguely remember. You know how I am. I have movie amnesia.
Oh, real quick story. I met the guy in Fame. I think he was in the movie and the TV show. The old guy with the beard that taught everyone piano. He was like the music teacher. He had a thick accent.
I don't remember.
I went to this tribute of... Okay, you know the song, Hello, Mudda, Hello, Fada, here I am at Camp Granada.
Yeah.
Camp is very entertaining. They say we'll have some fun when it stops raining. Well, that guy, I forget his name, he had a bunch of funny, humorous songs. And they made a musical using all of his songs. And the guy from, oh my gosh, Steve, he was the very first talk show host. He preceded Johnny Carson. Steve Allen was there. Steve Allen was there, and I went to an after party because it was through the radio station I worked for, KHEY. I went to the after party. Steve Allen was there. I should have gone up and talked to him. I've kicked myself ever since because he's no longer with us. But I go to use the restroom, and the guy from Fame, the piano teacher, is in there. And I, of course, knew it because I loved the TV show Fame. And I go, oh, you're the guy from Fame. He goes, yes. I go, I work at a country station. He goes, do you know that the very first, because he had kind of an accent, the very first song that I ever wrote was a country song. I go, really? What was it? And he goes, your heart is like a stone, so I lay my head on a pillow of rock. Or something like a pillow of... No, I think it's called A Pillow of Stone is what the name of it was. Something like that. Anyway, I got to meet him. He's probably no longer with us, but Hate it. I got a text from someone while I'm podcasting. That's annoying.
Is that what that sound was? Okay.
Oh, it's from Russ. It's from Red Cat Russ. Awesome. Okay. We got to get a beer with him. You got to meet Russ one of these days. He knows Kevin.
Okay.
He does not listen to this podcast, so we could say whatever we want about him. Of course, I say that, and then they finally listen to the podcast.
The one day.
Russ gave me a hat. Russ gave me a Russian River Pliny the Younger hat for all you beer drinkers. Isn't that a nice gift?
Aw. Thank you, Russ.
Finally, to wrap up, should I read this letter that we got from the hotel manager? The hotel manager left a note.
Oh.
So I had put a pillow under Basil's head, and, well, it turned out to be a hotel pillow. And Basil, because he drools. And this is the nice handwritten letter. I want to keep it forever as a memento of our trip.
Why'd you keep it?
He says, it looks like the old guy was gumming one of the small pillows, which is pretty smelly now. Which, look at that. It looks like a question mark exclamation point right there.
Yeah.
He says, we're trying some spot treatment, but it may require dry cleaning, not washable. But I don't think they charged us for that.
I don't see anything on my card. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
They were very nice.
I won't ever do that again. Sorry. Hey, there's some people here at Cafe Anyway. Hi, it's Benita the Rodeo Queen. How y'all doing? Hi, lovely lady friend.
Hey, Benita, what's up?
I'm all scared because my horse might have SARS.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
You should get a mask.
I put a mask on her.
I don't know what else to tell you, Benita. I don't know much about equine.
I need to shoot my horse.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I was playing a character. Did you like that? I was trying to be funny like Mike. But that wasn't very cool.
Thank goodness, Benita.
I love horses and all animals. Horses don't catch SARS.
Okay.
Are you sure? Yeah, I know that. I know. And I put Clorox all over his teeth. Oh. That's probably not good for the horse. I'm just kidding. Look who else is here.
Hello, Dave Mike. It's Valentino, the parking attendant. Hello, lovely lady friend. I hear you're from New York.
I am, Valentino.
That's cool. Look who else is here. Oh, I'm the Disgruntled Fiddle Player. Tell you what.
What?
I was hanging out with Valentino. We were cleaning our hands with that Purell stuff. It was great. It was a bonding moment with me and Valentino. That's right.
Okay, and look who else is here. What did you want to say something? Look who else is here.
Hello, Mike. I make the delicious root beer. Have some right now. I'll cut you. Oh, boy.
Excellent. Is there any SARS or coronavirus in your root beer?
No, Mike. Just real Corona.
Then that would be beer, not root beer.
Oh, that's right. So it's like a Corona root beer virus. Oh, boy.
We're just not going to even... Why make light of such a dark subject? Sorry, everybody. SARSy, everybody. Just... Okay. Oh, run... So what you got to do is run to the stores, buy all the water, buy all the food, buy all the water, though. Buy all of it, and then go to the gas station, get all the gas. Wait a minute. Wrong hysteria.
All the Purell.
Grab all the holy water and get some wooden stakes and crosses, and we'll fight off the zombies and the... Wait, that's vampires. Shoot, I don't know what to do anymore, love.
You need a machete.
A machete! Everybody got a machete?
And shotguns to shoot them in the head, remember. Oh, you know that book, was it What to Do, the survival kit for zombie apocalypse or something?
Zombie survival guide or something?
Yes, that's the one. Yeah. You gotta get them in the head.
Your mom's calling you, by the way. She's in New York. Oh, I wonder how my daughter's doing.
She's worried I have the coronavirus.
Your mom doesn't sound like this at all, but I wonder what she's doing right now. I'm really worried about her. She's dying. She can't breathe. Her lungs are full of all kinds of phlegm. and she's dying. I just want to send her a care package. Something to help her, like some Purell and Clorox wipes. Is Mike getting a plug for this? Is he getting money for this? For all the coronavirus? Yeah, I wish I had stock in Clorox. Dang. But anyway, she's probably worried. Gosh, she's calling a couple times.
Oh, wow.
Well, all right, let's wrap up the show. Next show, it'll be the wonderful Madame Rootabega, Valentino, and Bison Bentley. Be good with your health. You can go to the CDC website, I guess, but don't get crazy hysterical. Just watch it, because human beings get hysterical.
Yeah. Be careful, just not hysterical.
That's right. That's all we're saying. Give your common sense a chance. And thank you for listening to the show. Is Basil snoring in the background?
He is.
We put the dog to sleep. Okay. That's about it.
Mike's Daily Podcast is written and produced and performed by Mike Matthews. His podcast is super easy to find. Download or listen to his show and read his blog at MikesDailyPodcast.com. Email Mike now at MikesDailyPodcast@gmail.com. See you tomorrow. Bye!